No Minutemen, no KKK, no racism in the USA. No Minutemen, no KKK, no racism in the USA. No Minutemen, no KKK, no racism. I'm not a racist, sir. As long as immigrants come across this border legally, I'm in favor of it. I have nothing against the person trying to better their life as long as they're legally. My biggest concern is about the narco traffic that come across this border that nobody pays attention to. We've got a major problem in this country. It's called the drug war, drug problems.
So who was the guy I was talking to about the drugs?
Here.
Come over. Let's have a conversation.
Causes people to vent to drugs. I'd say a failed educational system, poverty, lack of familial support. Those kinds of things are what we need to be addressing at, rather than scapegoating it on immigrants.
Yeah.
The problem with the drug industry, I'll address that, is archaic drug laws in America. We have to legalize marijuana for medicinal purposes, and we have to take the bite out of the cartel's money-generating engine. The problem in America is America's a free country. It's a matter of choice. If people choose to smoke marijuana and drugs, there's nothing to stop because of the freedom that we possess. I say, make it legal. We have farmers in our country that are out of work. We can't compete with the world market. I say put the farmers to work. Legalize marijuana, tax it, legislate it, regulate it, secure the border, stop the northbound flow of the drug traffic and the weapons going south. We need to redefine our laws in America. We have to go into Mexico. We have to reinforce the Mexican government. The problem with Mexico is the people of that country have lost faith in their government because of the narco-terrorist war going on within their country.
Okay, what do you say to that?
I would say I agree completely that it should be completely legalized. It should be a choice with anybody. It's none of the government's business what you do in your own home. There's no disagreement there, but funneling billions of tax dollars to the border is not going to stop the drug trade. Building walls along the border is not going to stop people from taking drugs or selling drugs. Deporting immigrants is not going to do anything with the drug trade. If you care about drug trade, you address the things I mentioned earlier, which is poverty, which is a failed educational system. Blaming all these social ills on immigrants, we've seen this before. We've seen it when people from Ireland came to this country, we saw it when people from Germany came to this country, we saw when people from all other places came to this country. They were scapegoated for all kinds of problems, and that was one of the main reasons we had prohibition as well, is because most of the people that were using alcohol were Eastern European or Catholic immigrants. And so
what do you say? What do you say? Has he got a point there?
Well, he's got a point, because before the repeal of the Volstead Act, the only people that were making money was organized crime. And that's exactly what's happening in America today. Because of the archaic drug laws, the people that are generating the money are the cartels, respective cartels in Mexico, Colombia, wherever. The problem with America is they don't understand, a lot of the Americans don't understand that it's not just about illegal immigration. The cartel utilizes the illegal immigrants as mules to carry the drugs into the country.
Okay. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
This is Lil Dog.
Oh, hi.
He's one of the Minutemen, and he was featured in the movie upstairs. Okay, so do you have a question for him?
How can you kill innocent people that are just simply trying to come to a better...
Who's killing anybody?
You patrol the border with guns, do you not?
Nobody kills anybody.
There's been countless
guns.
Those are for self-defense. You know what the Zeta is, cartel is? They cut off people's heads. Yes.
And guns kill people.
No, guns stop you from your heads getting cut off in the middle of the night on the border.
Okay, but no. Then why should they not be allowed to come across this border? There are just as many.
I'm not saying they come across the border legally. They come across. Please, I welcome them.
Like he said, Christopher Columbus never had papers.
Well, you're talking.
I'm saying, but why?
Yeah, I mean,
but why?
1492.
Okay, 1492.
On average, it takes 6 years for somebody to get legal citizenship.
I'm sorry about that. That should be redefined by
If your family was starving, if you had children that were starving, what would you break a law to feed your kids? So that is the question that a lot of people in Mexico and in Latin America have to ask.
I'll answer that. If I was a third world native, I would be doing the same damn thing they're doing, trying to find a better life. Right. But it's got to be done legally. We are our country is.
If there's no path to citizenship and it takes you 6 years.
I'm sorry, then you have to redefine the laws. You have to go through legislation.
And we agree.
100%. But don't take 6 years. Don't point your finger at me. All I'm doing is trying to protect you.
Are you protecting me from what?
From drugs and
protect
gangs.
me from racism, protect me from bigotry.
The only racism I see right here is you, sir.
How am I racist?
Calling me a Minuteman and putting me down for what I do.
You said you're a Minuteman.
I am a Minuteman.
Then what's your point? Then we're gonna call you a Minuteman.
Okay, do you have another question for him?
What about the Ottoman people whose land, where they have a reservation, is cut apart by the border? They were here before any of us Europeans were here.
Can you state your question again? Okay.
The Ottoman people, which are a native indigenous culture, their land is divided in half by the border, and they're not even able to move on their own reservation where they're supposed to be, you know, free of the United States and be sovereign.
Can you answer this question about the problem of dividing the native lands?
The Treaty of Guadalupe Hidalgo in 1842 explained it clearly. They lost, we won.